Agent Squad, welcome back to the episode of Is It Worth It? So for today's episode, the cool one right here, and basically what these are some cases that's for the brand new iPhone 13 and 13 Pro, and also for the 13 Pro Max. But for the case that we got for today is for the iPhone 13 or 13 Pro, and we see this is from the brand right here, CASETIFY. Let me actually open up to show you guys what they provided for me this time. Alright, so when we open up, this is basically what the packaging looks like. So they have a very nice little ribbon right here, and then they have the CASETIFY logo right here. And it's basically inside this very nice little box right here. So let's open it up and show you guys what's included inside. Alright, so when we open it up, this is basically what the product looks like and what is actually included for us. So they provide us 4 different cases right here. And for all these cases that's actually provided for me right here, they call it the Crush case. And basically what's really cool about this new product line right here is the fact that the material that they use on here is 65% recycled or plant-based material, which is pretty awesome. And it's really nice of them to provide me some of these glass screen protectors right here as well. But this is basically everything that's included right here. Let me actually take out each one to show you guys what it actually looks like. So we'll start with this one right here first, because this is basically like the same one that I've been using for my iPhone 12 Pro. But basically what is different between this one versus the other one I just showed you guys is the fact that the new material that they use on here or new design. Alright, so when you guys look at the side right here, you can see what I mean. So it kind of have like that glitter kind of look to it, which is pretty interesting. And the corner right here, they have this very nice protection. I believe this is under like the Ultra Impact Case line. So they definitely still have the buttons right here. They have the buttons right here. And they have the bottom part here as well. But when you guys take a look at that inside right here, this is basically what it actually looks like. And when you guys feel the material on here, it definitely feels really strong and very sturdy. It definitely gives you guys a very good grip as well when you guys actually use it. So this is the first case that we got right here. Let me show you the next one. If you guys can see, this is basically what it actually looks like with this one right here. So this design right here is actually pretty cool. It's kind of like a receipt design right here. They do have the logo here as usual, but this is basically what it actually looks like in the back. Here's what it looks like on the side. Here's what it looks like on the other side. And here's what it looks like inside right here, if you guys can see. And then here's the bottom part right here. And if you can see, the corner right here is basically the same thing. Where's the Ultra Impact Case. And it has that blue color right here that looks very nice. And it's real out the case on the side right here. If you guys look really carefully, it kind of looks like a little glitter design, but that is basically the new line and new material that they use on here. But same thing for this one as well. It has a very good grip when you guys use it. So that way you guys don't have to worry about it slipping out or anything when you guys use the phone. Let me show you the next one. Alright, so here is the next one that we got right here. But when we take it out, you guys can see that this is basically what it actually looks like for this one right here. Definitely looks pretty cool. Alright, so once we take out that part, this is basically actually looks like right here. So they definitely have the buttons right here, buttons on this side as well. And this is what it looks like inside right here. And then here's the bottom part right there. And the same thing for this case right here. If you guys look really carefully on the side right here, they definitely have the same kind of design with that glitter material right here. And then on the side right here, they do have the bumper as well. So this is also a Ultra Impact case. And for this case, it's also under like the Crush line as well. When you guys feel the side right here, it's basically the same thing as the other one, where you can definitely get a good grip when you guys use it. Let me show you the last and final case. Alright, so here's the last and final design that we got right here. If you can see, it actually looks pretty cool. Alright, so once we take it out, this is basically actually looks like. So they do have the CASETIFY logo right here. There's the buttons on the side. Here's the button on the other side. Here is the bottom part. And then here is the inside. And for this one, it's basically the same thing. If you guys look on the side, they also have the glitter material as well. And for this case, it's also an Ultra Impact case as well. And that is basically all the case that's actually included in the package. Right here, they also provide me a glass screen protector that I'll show you guys how to install it in a second as well. And for the glass screen protector, it's also scratch resistant as well, which is pretty nice. And here's another feature that's on the product as well. So when you guys saw the glitter part on the side of the actual case, what you guys see on the side right there is basically under the new product line, the Crush line. And they call this upcycle phone case, where they use 65% recycled material or plant-based material, which is pretty nice and very eco-friendly. And they also mention how they have a commitment right now, which is under the Drop to Zero commitment, where they're actually trying to reduce their carbon footprint. And then obviously for the case, they are drop protected as well, depending on which case you guys have. So for example, the one that we got right here is the Ultra Impact Crush case. So these cases should give you guys protection up to 9.8 feet tall. And they also mention how the cases are BPA free, it's non-toxic, and it's also non-hazardous as well. And what's also really cool is that after you guys finish using the case, if there's anything wrong with the case, you don't need to throw it away. You guys can actually send it back to CASETIFY, and they can actually give you guys a discount. So that way you guys actually purchase another one from them. But they also use that case to recycle it and actually make a new one. So that's definitely really cool and really nice of them to do that. And obviously for the cases, it's perfect if you guys want to get it as gift to give to friends or family or whatever. They literally have so many different type of cases and different designs that you can definitely do your own research to see which one you prefer. So if you're curious about what kind of cases they have in terms of the Crush collection, so you see this whole list of stuff right here. There's so many different options. You can customize it or you don't have to customize it. You can definitely select like a preset option as well. But that's basically everything that's included in the package. Let me actually set the phone up and then show you guys what it actually looks like. And we'll also do a drop test to show you guys how that works and when it actually works. So let's go do that first, and then we'll come back and talk more about the product in a second. So once you guys put on this one, this is basically what it actually looks like with this one right here. So once you guys flip this one on, this is basically what it actually looks like. Alright, so once you guys flip this one on, this is basically what it actually looks like. This is basically what it actually looks like with this one right here. So you see all the design right here definitely looks pretty nice. So nice to the point where I can actually use one forever. I probably have to change these throughout the day, probably like one per day. So that way I actually have different cases to use. If you guys want to do wireless charging, you definitely can as well. Let me do a quick test to show you guys what I mean. So we got a wireless charger right here. Alright, so you see it definitely does work if you guys want to do wireless charging on here. So you see everything about the product looks and feels like a high quality product, and it actually works really well. Alright, so right here we have the phone, and then right here we have the glass screen protectors that's actually provided for me, which is pretty nice of them. Alright, so it looks like they provide us a bunch of these wet wipes, so we can definitely use it to clean off the actual product before we actually apply it onto the case, which is pretty nice of them. And they mentioned how the lens protector for the iPhone 13 Pro or iPhone 13 Pro Max. Let's open it up and see what's provided inside. Alright, so when we open it up, this is basically actually is included inside. So they provide you guys some wet wipe and dry wipe, and they provide you guys a little cloth that you can use to wipe off the product before you guys apply this on. If you can see right here, this is basically a protector that you put in the back of the actual iPhone 13 Pro. So basically this part right here, you just want to put this on here. So I'm actually apply that on first and then show you guys what it actually looks like. Alright, so once you guys have it on, you basically want to push down to stick it onto right here. And you basically want to just let go, and then you guys all set with that part. So that's definitely really cool how they provide you guys this option right here to give you guys that extra protection on here. So that is basically what it actually looks like once you guys put it on. Now let's put on the glass screen protector. So you can see all the instructions right here, and they provide you guys some of the features that's on the product here. So they basically provide you guys a de-dusting sticker, so you can remove all the dust inside if you guys have any. Right here they provide us a little cloth that you can use. And right here they have wet wipe and dry wipe that you can use to wipe off the product before you guys apply it on. And then right here we have the glass screen protector, and that is basically everything that's included in the package. So I'm actually open up everything on here and clean off the product first so we can actually apply it on. So once you guys got it on, you basically want to push it down. And see that once we actually put it on, this is basically what the product looks like. Super easy to install the product. But now I'm actually do a quick drop test to show you guys how well it works. Alright, so right here we have a case. Let's test it out. Alright, so you see that it still works. Alright, welcome back guys. So Nike Socket test our product and definitely see that actually does work. It actually works quite well. Super easy to install it. All you need to do is just clip it on. And I really like the design of all these cases right here. All of them actually looks really, really cool. So I don't think I'll be able to actually choose one. I think I'll just use all of them. I'll probably switch off here and there from like one case to another. But that is basically everything that's on the product. Now to go unboxing and testing the product. Now to answer the question of whether or not it's actually worth it or not. So for this product, I would definitely have to say that it is pretty worth it if you guys want one or need one of these. Especially if you're trying to look for a high quality case that has everything that I mentioned on here. Such as drop protection, the way how to design the cases. You get the option to actually customize the case if you guys want to. Or you guys can use a preset option. And also if you guys want to like support a company that's trying to reduce their carbon footprint, but trying to use more and more recycled and plant-based material, then this is actually really worth it. But then obviously for those of you guys who don't want or don't need one or have one of these, then obviously don't buy one and save your money for something else actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out, and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.